Let's use the BuyerNet and SellerNet real estate calculators that are built into RealtyJuggler. Before we look at how to use those calculators, let's look at where we can enter some default values for these calculators. From the main screen, I'll click on the Settings icon, and then the Preferences icon, and then the BuyerNet icon. This screen contains default values for the BuyerNet calculator. When I create a new buyer or listing record, my SellerNet and BuyerNet calculators will start out with these values. I'll enter an abstract fee of $200, and I'll also enter a other fee, and I'll describe the other fee as tax stamp. Notice how there's always a blank here at the bottom. When I fill in one of these values, a new blank one appears. I can have as many as 20 different fees laid out, and I don't need to enter the amount, just the description if I wanted to. That way, my calculator has the slots described in my BuyerNet calculation, but the amounts are blank to start out with. I'll click Done, and then on the SellerNet icon, you can see that the same thing applies to this screen as well. I can fill in amounts here. At the bottom, I have an Other Fee drop-down menu. I'll enter Courier Fee for description. Notice how a blank appears here. I can enter as many fees that are standard fees for my region. Now that we have entered some default values, let's use the calculators. The SellerNet calculator is available in both the Listings and Closings databases. I'll go back to the main screen and click on Listings, and then on a specific listing record. I'll click on the Calculators tab on the left, and then the SellerNet icon. This calculator will give you an idea of the seller's net profit or loss. If they're upside down, owing more than they can get out of the home, it's good to know that ahead of time. In some states, like California, agents are legally required to calculate a seller's net before you take them on as a client. So let's assume you have an asking price of $100,000, a sales commission of 6%, and a $200 admin fee. And maybe the seller owes $80,000 on their mortgage. You can also fill in additional fees here. I'll click on the Results tab, and RealtyJuggler will work out all the expenses and what the seller net would be. The Buyer Net screen is available in both the Closings and Buyers databases. I'll click on the Buyers icon. From here, I'll click on a specific buyer record, and then the Calculators tab on the left, and then Buyer Net. This calculator is just like the SellerNet calculator. I just fill in my values and click on the Results tab here to see the results. Several real estate calculators are available in RealtyJuggler. Information on these calculators is available by going to the main screen and then clicking on the Video Tutorials icon. Videos 28 through 32 describe the real estate calculators.